In this video, we will be solving for x here. I think it's important to go ahead and begin by using the distributive property. You will remember that when we distribute a number to a parentheses, we multiply. So we first distribute 2 to x, and that's 2 times x, or 2x. Then we use the minus from the parentheses, and we do 2 times 3, which would give us 6. Don't forget the plus 5 there. And then we'll distribute the 3 to the parentheses here. So 3 times x would give us 3x, and 3 times 1 would give us 3. Now, let's go ahead and combine these two terms here. On the left-hand side, we get negative 6 plus 5, which would give us negative 1. Now that we've cleaned up both sides of the equation, we want to move all the variables to one side. So I'm going to move this 3x, and the way I do that is to subtract 3x from both sides. You'll notice that I'm lining up that subtracting 3x part underneath the 2x because they are like terms. They have the same variable. Now we subtract. So 2x minus 3x would give me negative 1x minus 1. Over here on the right, 3x minus 3x, those go away, and I'm left with negative 3. Now let's look at our left side of the equation. I see that the variable is being multiplied by negative 1 and being subtracted by 1. So we're going to do the opposite. The opposite of subtracting 1 is to add 1 to both sides. And so I'm left with negative 1x equals negative 2. Now, since x is being multiplied by negative 1, I'm going to do the opposite, which is to divide by negative 1 on both sides so that I get x equals 2. Now, if you want to go and check your solution, you can take the original equation here, and you can substitute in 2 for the x. So here in the parentheses where you have x minus 3, you would now have 2 minus 3. And over here on the right where you have x minus 1, you would now have 2 minus 1. And what you want to do is to see if you get the same on both sides. So inside of this parentheses on the left, 2 minus 3 would give us negative 1. And over here on the right, 2 minus 1 would give us 1. Now, order of operations tells us to multiply first. So 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 plus 5 equals 3. And since this is correct, we know that x equals 2 is the correct solution for this equation.